This is my Uber driver, and he just told me something very special, that he's the voice behind...
Welcome. You've got mail.
No way!
I love that. How about that? Of course, those are us who are old enough to remember when AOL used to say, "You've got mail." Oh my gosh. That voice, Courtney, does that do anything for you?
Well, I mean, it does still. I mean, I loved AOL back in the day in the chat rooms and all that.
The sound of the dial-up, too.
I know, right? The dial-up, that was terrible.
It was so bad.
That was terrible.
But in case you're not familiar with him, that was the voice of Elwood Edwards, and he is the real voice of You've Got Mail.
It's such a crazy thing. Okay, so a woman named Brandy Parker, you heard her talking there in the video. She was taking an Uber ride. It was in Ohio when something caught her ear, as you heard. It's the You've Got Mail guy. I've always thought that was a robot voice, though.
I did too.
So that's really cool.
That is funny.
It's actually a person the whole time. But here's my question. Is he not still getting royalties from the voiceover work? Because I still have an AOL account. Yes, I do.
Oh.
It's awesome. But it's just the one that I give out to, like, businesses and stores, so they don't clog up my inbox. But I don't use it a lot. But when I sign in online,
it still does
you still hear You've Got Mail. So,
Ah.
I mean, that's the craziest thing. Why is he still, I mean,
So he's in
Uber.
Oh, that is
I mean, he's an
funny.
Uber
You would
driver.
think.
Maybe he's just doing it for fun, because you still get royalties on
You
that.
would
Every
think.
time you hear the You've Got Mail, that
He should
man
get something.
gets paid.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Or at least he should be.
He
I don't
should
know.
be, unless he didn't do things right.
My Uber drivers have not been that cool.
I love that you have an AOL account, though.
I totally do. I absolutely do.
I want to sign up for one just so I
It
can
still
hear that
says,
voice.
You've got mail. It still does.
Huh,
All right, there are lots
interesting.
of famous voices out there, and while you may not recognize the person behind them on the street, just like that woman in the car there, there are a lot of character voices tied to already famous actors.
That's right. There are those in Tinseltown who use their pipes to put some cash in their pockets.
That's right.
So how much does it pay to be a voice actor?
You're in the wrong business.
Apparently it does pay to be Tom Hanks, literally. The multi-Oscar winning actor took home a reported $15 million for voicing Woody in Toy Story 3.
Nice.
And the ladies have it pretty good too. Reese Witherspoon, she pocketed a cool $10 million for Monsters vs. Aliens, while Cameron Diaz cashed in on Shrek Forever After to the tune of $10 million.
What? For one movie?
I know. And then other notable actors like Ben Stiller.
Madagascar,
Yes, escaped to Africa. He earned an estimated $5 million.
Craziness.
And the world's best boss man, Steve Carell, brought home roughly $500,000 for Despicable Me. And of course, Johnny Depp lent his voice to Rango and ended up taking home $7.5 million. I'm
just want
curious,
one.
though, if
One
it's
job.
not a big name actor, how much I wonder would somebody make? I think they still make pretty good money.
Yeah.
But maybe not to
I just want like one job like that, and then I would retire.
Right. Why would you even do anything
Like, I got
else?
$5 million.
Speaking of Johnny Depp, though, he caused quite an uproar in the Harry Potter world. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, it was recently announced that he has a starring role in J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them franchise. According to E! News, the cast and crew were to keep it a secret, but the information, of course, was leaked, and now Harry Potter fans everywhere have expressed their disappointment with his casting, saying he's not fit to play the role. They're actually protesting.
Yeah, that's
Harry Potter fans are protesting.
There's some serious fans.
That's a scary crowd.
Yeah.
right there.
I've kind of been a Johnny Depp fan for a while. I guess maybe since Edward Scissorhands. I always loved that movie, and I feel like he is one actor who really does kind of immerse himself in the role.
Yeah,
so I've
my
always
crush
appreciated.
has worn off. I mean, from the Teen Bop years in my little magazine back in the day, I liked him. But I mean, I still like him as an actor now, and I respect his craft and his talent. I just the crush, Johnny Depp, not in love with you anymore, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, but he's very talented.
Well, how about we see what all the fuss is about? If you are a Depp fan or not, there is great excitement surrounding Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and we've got a look at that movie and the cast themselves.
My heroes are always people who feel themselves to be set apart, stigmatized, or othered. That's at the heart of most of what I write. And it's certainly at the heart of this movie. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was a textbook that Harry Potter used at school. While I was writing Potter, I became quite interested in Newt Scamander. So I knew quite a lot about Newt. He's been traveling the world studying magical creatures. He calls himself a magizoologist.
First trip to America?
Yes. Must get that fixed.
Newt's creatures live in this magical case. You open it up, you can go down. It's an amazing space.
Newt feels more at home with creatures than he does with human beings. Come on, give me a smile.
Newt walks into a society he doesn't really understand.
Mr. Scamander, do you know anything about the wizarding community in America?
I know that you have rather backwards laws about relations with non-magic people. That you're not meant to befriend them, you can't marry them, which seems wildly absurd to me.
Marry him.
And then Jacob accidentally opens Newt's case full of magical creatures.
Hey, Mr. English guy, I think your egg is hatching.
So Newt gets embroiled in this adventure.
He starts to look a bit more like a hero.
It's something that has implications for the whole wizarding world.
Now, even though Depp is not spotted in what you just saw, he does appear as a cast member on the movie's IMDb site, so no doubt you'll find a way that you can check that out. That movie is going to be released next week, so it looks good.
It is good. And here's another bit of trivia. Even though J.K. Rowling has written the Harry Potter series, all the books and everything, this is her screenwriter debut because she specifically wrote for this movie. So that's really cool.
That is cool, yeah.
All right, no doubt the entire Harry Potter series will stand the test of time. Not unlike this homegrown Florida store, fabulous details on your furniture finds. Stay with us.